Hello. Welcome back to Arcadious. And we're going to try once again to finish this very reasonably developed game called Slap and Tickle. Slap and Tickle was one of the four... It's kind of dirty. Was one of the four pre-made games on a little tool called... It's very reflective. Shoot 'em up construction kits. Like this. This tool could be bought separately and look like that. See that right there. But also came in bundles of the Commodore 64. And one of the bundles that I had as a very young kid, 5 years old, I got the Light Fantastic Commodore 64 C bundle. And yes, so this is mine. This is my like childhood one, and this let you build shoot 'em up games. And this was the tool. You could see it right here. I'm not going to go into it very deeply. You can see that you can create your own sprites with certain colors. You know, the colors were pretty limited. Then you can make your objects, whether it's a animation or a bullet or an enemy, something like that. Then you can create your backgrounds. You can create your sound effects. You can create the rules for the players, like that. Yeah, it's interesting. And then you could set up how the enemies attack and the different levels in the game, how the levels move. Right? You can either have individual set screens, you can have automatic scrolling, or you can have a scrolling as the character moves and then they move up, and then a front end, like a title screen, effectively. And so this was huge. Oh, naughty sound. What is going on? Try that. So yeah, I mean, this utility was huge. And to this day, if you type in SEUCK, you know, the first letters, shoot 'em up construction kit, SEUCK, you will find that there are competitions to this day that people participate in to make the best game in shoot 'em up construction kit. So yeah, as I said, the cart on the back of it, it says you don't need any training or programming experience to use this selection of utilities. Use your joystick to build your own spacecraft and weaponry, design your own landscape, sound effects, levels, and track waves. Spelled wrong. Start from scratch or redesign one of the 4 free games included on this tape. And we are going to be playing now the first of those 4 games, Slap and Tickle. So this is the front end. At last a tier, Slap and Tickle, another game they couldn't stop. So for example, if I went into front end and I could just... Arcadious is the best. There you go. Very good. I don't know. And I just realized that I have... Okay. There we go. All right, how do I get out of this? There we go. And now in the game. There you go. That's simple. And here we are playing the actual game now. So the other games on this cassette... Now these guys are supposed to attack randomly, but I swear either they get very lucky with these bullets, because a lot of the time you'll get one in the face. Yeah, so this is the first game. And then the second game on the tape was Outlaw, which was sort of like a Western, where you would move the screen up. You'd be a cowboy and you'd move the screen up. Third game, I still can't remember what it was called. I did a stream on this the other day, I was trying to remember. It's like single screens, so single levels, and you have to sort of survive for 20 seconds or so, then it'll load the next level. A bit longer, maybe 1 minute. And then the final game was Celebrity Squares. And Celebrity Squares was another sort of space shooter, a bit like this, but it was a bit more sort of cartoony in the graphics. And the graphics, the reason it's called Celebrity Squares, is because all the graphics were designed by so-called Commodore 64 celebrities. So-called Commodore 64 celebrities. who you know, celebrities in the graphics that they did. Some of the famous games, they were asked to contribute graphics. So yeah. And as you can see, this game ain't bad for a game that you might think might not be very good because you know, it's an editor that you can use and it might not be as powerful as a game coded without the use of one of these tools. It's actually a powerful game. The animations are very smooth. I like the graphics in general. The sound effects are fantastic, as always. I just like... The Commodore 64 SID chip is such a unique sound. And I did say this story before, but I'll say it again. Timbaland got into trouble because he used... someone had made sort of a little song, if you want to call it a song. Yeah, a little... Whoa, I'm not finding this thing. A little song using the Commodore 64 SID chip, right? I mean, there's lots of like tunes from the Commodore 64 SID chip, and Timbaland sampled one of them on one of his tracks. I can't remember which one. You can go Google it. And he got into trouble. He thought he could just take it because it was some old computer, something someone had done on some old computer, and nope. It was some Swedish guy, I think. Check it. Google it. So yeah. Commodore 64 sound chip, the SID chip, is very unique. The sound effects they can make. Need to find it now. I want to hear it. Listen to it. So yes, this is standard space shooter, scrolling up slowly over time. Get an extra life every 10,000 points. I've played this in a stream already, so I do kind of know where some of these enemies are. But it is going to get very hard, actually. Later on, after this section, you get into like sort of a chess section, which is a bit difficult, especially because there is slowdown. This game does have slowdown, and then you get into sort of like a... You get into a sort of like a highway section, which is also pretty damn messy. Pretty damn messy. Let's try to get rid of these quickly. So I've got to get one of these. There we go. I love the animation on those sort of attack pods. Yeah. The only thing is the scrolling is not incredibly smooth. You only recognize it when you're not really playing on a CRT monitor. Oh, hello, random space beast. Can't kill those metal side pods on the side, unfortunately. Whoa! Almost lost life there. Scratching my face, game. How are we going to kill the rest of this? This looks like a safe spot. There we go. Look at that. 5 lives. Going straight in. So yeah, so this was one of the tools that was in the Light Fantastic bundle. There was also an image editor called ImageWorks, I think. I've got it in the back. ImageWorks. There was also... Oh no. No, 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 no! There goes live. Told you. Chess is slightly difficult. So yes, there was also a sound editor, which I can't remember what it's called, which let you sort of make music, actually. You can make music on it, but it was very complicated to use. You had to understand lots of sort of sound terms, such as envelope, attack and decay, and all of that nonsense. I'm not going to be able to kill this one. You just play it safe, eh? Whoa! Oh. Oh, I wanted to get rid of it. I knew that one was there and I wanted to get rid of it. My goodness me, look at this. Luckily, sometimes the bullets don't appear because there's too much on screen. Whoa! Not an easy section, lots of overlapping. I know there is a guy coming down here, which I want to kill. We can get past this, can't we? There we go. And that is a tricky little section right there. I'm not fighting this. So yeah, once again, these 4 free games, as you saw, they loaded up. You could package the game as a finished game without the editor, but they wanted you to sort of play around with these, right? And edit them and mess around with them. You know, so that you got an idea of how to make your own games on it. So if you weren't a graphics person, which I wasn't. I was when I was like very young. I could do bits and pieces, but not really. And a sec. I don't know what comes up now. I have no idea what's going to happen. Okay. Can't kill those wings. Okay. I'll try and get more lives in. Need to stop trying to kill everything in the game. I mean, you do try and kill as much as you can, simply because it's less stuff on screen. Some of it does last a while. Whoa! Oh no. That one got me. That one got me good and fair. So yeah, the whole point was that you could... The whole point was that you could edit these games. So if you weren't really a graphics person, you could just move the levels around, change where the enemies are, what they're doing. And this is a little bit extreme now. Okay. I really want to get rid of that. Very risky there. They're firing randomly. Whoa! Oh, that one clipped me off screen. Off the back of the screen. Did you see that? Okay, really need extra light out. Oh no! Wow, that's difficult, that last bit. I'm assuming it's the last bit. I don't know. It might not even be the last bit. Not an easy game towards the end, sorry. The weather's been all over the place recently, so my sinus is pricked up a little bit today. I try to avoid it. So yeah, they let you edit all of this stuff. Now, I did make a game in this when I was 7 years old called Road Wars, and I submitted it in to a magazine, and they put it on the front of the magazine. That was my claim to fame, even though no one would know. No one would have known it was a 7-year-old kid. And the graphics weren't very good. You were a car on a road that was driving. And in this game, you can set it so that certain parts of the background can kill you as well. So if you went off the road, you lost life. You had to stay on the road. And then there was stuff like the traffic lights were shooting at you and all sorts of nonsense. So this was a sort of a big part of my early childhood. You know, I mean, eventually sort of, you know, I kept sort of fiddling around with this maybe until maybe the start of the SNES era. And then I think I put my Commodore away more or less for good. It's funny that today, like, you didn't really see this for such a long time, right? This type of utility or tool, but then the most recent one, of course, is Mario Maker, and everyone loves Mario Maker. Mario Maker was incredibly popular. So you sort of wonder why there's not more tools, I guess. You know, would you buy a tool like this for the Nintendo Switch? Of course, with the ability to do better graphics. I guess the problem is the graphics, right? You would have to be an artist at this point to really appreciate it. Because back with these graphics, you could not be a very good artist and still get away with something that looked sort of for the time. Probably be much harder on the Switch. I don't want to fight these guys. That's why I don't want to fight these guys. I'll just get this one quickly then. Get some extra points. I'll tell you one thing that if Nintendo don't make, they are absolutely out of their minds, and that is a Zelda maker. I cannot even imagine how many people would want a Zelda maker. I'm not talking about the 3D ones, I'm talking about the you know, it could be Zelda 1. Oh, why'd I do that? It could be Zelda 1. I would like to see them do Zelda 2 as well, like a Zelda 2 mode. And a Zelda 3. Zelda Link to the Past. Link to the Past would be the most popular, I reckon. Can you imagine how many people would utilize a Zelda maker? Be crazy. Why have Nintendo not done that? Can someone explain to me why Nintendo have not created a Zelda maker? I mean, I can't imagine it'd be that hard. You know how many people have made sort of other sort of RPG style makers for the PC? Get it done, Nintendo. I'd buy it. I'd buy it to actually open it, and I don't open a lot of games. I'd open that bad boy on day one. I'd rip the plastic with my teeth. Let me into it. Okay, we're not doing so well for lives, but I reckon we can probably not lose lives on the chessboard if we play our cards right. Try to scrape ourselves back into play here. And you would think this lag helps, but it doesn't. It really makes it difficult to line up when it keeps speeding up and slowing down. There we go. 2 lives for the worse, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. So yeah. And then the final utility that you got was oh, you son of a. The final utility that you got was a typing tutor. I like the use of enemies there to limit the playing field. Get you stuck in the middle. Kinda cool. This one you can't kill. I've tried to kill that so many times. This one you can kill, but you need to be very fast. Right. Now we know where these things are, right? Oh, first one was there. Second one there. Third one was here. I want to kill this one very quickly, because it's very dangerous. That one you can't kill. I'm just going to get past it. I want to kill this thing, because this thing looks very dangerous. And I think we've actually done better on the... Who's going to get hit by this thing? Done better on the chess. Good! I'm just staying well away from this bad boy. This spaceship of sorts. And we're back. I always thought that I think it's a motorbike, right? But it looks like a Sander. I think it looks like a Sander. This is where stuff gets a little crazy and I don't like it, so I'm staying over on this left-hand side. You see that little Sander there? In a way, this... Oh. In a way, this game is very Christmassy. Okay, we've got 2 lives, but I know stuff's about to go crazy again in this next section. We do want to try and kill as many of these as we can, as quickly as we can. Try to get the extra points here. No way you can kill this enemy, really. I shouldn't really go for these middle ones first, should I? They're the least dangerous. Just fire in a cross pattern. Go for these little dudes first. Can't really kill those guys. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey! Okay. Going a little bit crazy at this point. Not bullet hell yet, but a little bit bullet helly. Just a little bit bullet helly. And this is where the screen just dies, doesn't it? That's the best I can do. Yeah, I definitely want to kill those edges first. These things. Good, we're doing a little bit better. We know that there's going to be an enemy there. And... Oh! And we know there's going to be a... one coming from behind. How can I... Oh! Oh, stuff's going crazy now. Too many enemies. Need to get rid of this random guy, I think. And we have a bit of a circuit board. That's weird. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Now we didn't manage to kill it all. And there we go. That's it. The game just resets. That circuit board, I was surprised that circuit board was actually there, because that's actually part of the third game. I guess this was made by Jops. Thank you, Jops, for such a good shoot 'em up game. I hope you enjoyed that. Got a little bit tricky towards the end, got a little bit insane. But yeah, so I will be back another time. We'll get out of it at this point. I will be back another time to play sort of the other 3 games on this cassette, because they're nice and short. And I'm back to work, so I'm working right now. So yes, have a happy New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. I'll probably post on the Instagram. Instagram is arcadious.games. Go follow. Just reached 3,300 followers. Thank you for everyone that follows. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Take care and bye-bye.